Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization. Today, we travel to one of the oldest civilizations in human history, Mesopotamia. Welcome to the channel. The word Mesopotamia means the land between the rivers, and it's not a coincidence. The region is located between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers in present-day Iraq and parts of Syria and Turkey. Around 3500 BC, the Sumerians emerged. Those were the people that founded the first city-states in human history. Examples like Uruk, Lagash. Each city had its own king, temple, and patron god. The cities were not merely settlements. They were organized centers of power with ziggurat temples, irrigation systems, and trade. To organize life in the cities, the Sumerians invented a writing system, cuneiform. They etched symbols onto clay tablets, recorded trade transactions, taxes, food, supplies, and later stories. The most famous of these? The Epic of Gilgamesh, an adventure, a philosophy, and perhaps the first great narrative about mortality. The first kings, like Gilgamesh of Uruk, were not just leaders, they were also priests with divine legitimacy. Their decisions affected everyone's life from agriculture to religion. Initially, laws were unwritten based on tradition, but here the foundations for the concept of organized justice and governance were laid. Mesopotamia gave us inventions that changed the world: the wheel, the plow, the first use of mathematics to measure time, based on 60, which we still use for minutes and seconds. They observed the sky and recorded the movement of stars, laying the groundwork for astronomy and astrology. Around 750 BC, King Hammurabi of Babylon introduced something revolutionary: the first recorded legal code. On a stone slab, he wrote 282 laws, from penalties for crimes to rules for trade. The famous principle, an eye for an eye. Mesopotamia experienced many rulers: Sumerians, Akkadians, Babylonians, Assyrians. Each civilization added something new, but eventually the region was conquered by Persians, Greeks, and Romans. Mesopotamia was humanity's first great experiment with organization, writing, law, and power. Without it, many of the things we take for granted today might not exist. So, Mesopotamia isn't just the past, it's the beginning of civilization, the point where history began to be written. If you enjoyed this historical journey, like and subscribe. We've got many more stories to tell.